done. It is 10 to 8 in the morning and the sun is only just coming up. I'm bringing you guys through my day with me today. I'm not going to jump into too much yet this morning. Like, I'm actually starving. I'm so hungry. But I'm jumping on a podcast interview with Erin Henry in about 10 minutes. So I'll introduce you guys to her while we're doing that. I'm sure she won't mind. So I've got to do that and then I will eat breakfast. And I'm training legs today. I have a new split, which I'll tell you guys about as well. Let me unplug my headphones or that's gonna be an issue. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to interview Rachel. I have so many good questions that I want to ask.
Oh good, because I have no idea what we're talking about. I've just jumped on here and I'm like,
I don't plan my podcast before, but then I was like, okay, we have to talk about like these, and I'll tell you in a minute, but anyway, but there's some things I really want to talk about. But usually my podcast is like, let's just pretend we're at coffee chatting.
I'll leave it linked in the description box if you guys want to find it. I'm vlogging.
Look how sad.
Are you training today?
No, it's rest day. Look at her. That's gonna be real bad. Just sad.
Hello.
Held up.
Okay, if you've played the game at home for a while, you'll be no stranger to this weird breakfast that I have. It's half banana mashed up, a scoop of protein powder, half a cup of oats, and then I put some water in. And now I'm just adding a little bit of cinnamon. Proper Ceylon cinnamon is really great for your blood sugar. I've got some nutmeg for the flavor. I'm putting some sultanas in because they make it extra chewy and it's just extra carbs. Like this is my pre-training meal. Like I said, I hadn't eaten yet. And then we microwave this for like 2 minutes. And I'm just adding a little bit of honey. Fun fact, this is local honey and a beehive is actually on one of the roofs in the city. Don't normally like to leave breakfast until this late. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, you were eating before, weren't you?
I already had one.
Yeah, like I was saying, I normally, like to start eating earlier in the day. And the reason for this is I tend to find that if I eat enough throughout the day, I don't want anything sort of off track at night. So I try to start earlier, have like filling, high quality and high calorie meals throughout the day, particularly the morning and pre and post training is really that window for me.
Oatmeal.
So if you're someone who finds yourself eating a lot at night, like if you get really snacky in the evenings, if you tend to go for like the chips or the chocolate, or you always want to be having something after dinner, try and make sure you're eating enough throughout the day, because what could happen is you might be so busy throughout the day that you're just not recognizing that your body is actually hungry. At the moment, one of my goals is putting on muscle, which does mean putting on weight. And I feel like as a woman, you kind of get trained that you just want to like lose weight. Like that's what you see everywhere, but I'm trying to actually put on weight at the moment. I don't know, I feel good when I feel strong. I feel good when I can lift heavy. I don't like eating in a deficit all the time because it makes my brain not work very well. And I've got uni work and all that stuff to do. So I want to eat a comfortable amount, but then I've got to remember like, where does my body function best? And like what gives me the most energy for the day as well. So, that's why I'm eating a bit more and hopefully make some gains out of it. Okay, it's leg day. I'm gonna walk up to the gym. I should probably put some pants on over these short pants though, so let's do that.
Get on
like now. So I'm just chopping up some sweet potato and some pumpkin, which I wish I prepped beforehand, and I'm going to put that into the oven and just throw it in a bowl with probably some tuna and maybe like some chili dressing, and we'll see what else I can find.
So far, this ground isn't where I'll be found. It's a long, long way down.
I got a decent workout in, and now I really need to refuel. So pretty much what I've been doing at the moment, like I was explaining earlier, just trying to work on building up a little bit more muscle, which is a process, like absolutely. Obviously fat gain comes with it, but that's what we're gonna deal with. And then eventually when I feel like I've got like a good solid base, I'm going to like, I'll probably lean back down again, but I'm just not fussed. I don't feel like a sense of urgency at the moment. Like at the moment I'm enjoying having my carbohydrates, like particularly pre and post workout, and just really focusing on having very good training sessions. So for so long I was doing the same split as Mitch, so it was like back and shoulders, legs, chest and arms, rest, and then repeating that. And they're like big workouts because there's 2 body parts, and I would throw cardio in sort of whenever. What I've been doing now, because I kept noticing I kept wanting to take 2 days off, not every time but like fairly regularly, like enough for me to go, I think I need more rest in my split. Like I think these training sessions are really heavy. I also noticed as well, I had so, like obviously I'm eating for muscle growth, right, and I had so much chest development come through to the point where I was like, I need to back off the chest training just a touch. And obviously I'm still focusing on pushing heavy weights, or reasonably heavy, like enough to get a solid amount of reps out. I don't want to be doing like 2 to 3 reps. My upper body I feel like has grown really fast, like my back, my chest, that sort of thing. Obviously my arms are slow, but you guys know that's like my slow body part. What I have been doing is prioritizing legs now, because I really let them lag behind. So this is how my split is structured now. I do 2 different types of leg workouts, doing heavy legs, back and shoulders, rest, then leg accessories, and then this next workout will either be a couple of chest movements with shoulders and arms, or just shoulders and arms. So the chest only comes in every second time that I do that, because it was just like, I've completely lost my boobs. RIP little guys, you have been replaced with pecs. So that's just a little update on my training split. I'm gonna go check on my food. Guess who didn't have any tuna and only has salmon? So this meal will only have 20 grams of protein in it, so I'm gonna have a shake as well. This meal, like I said, I'm gonna have a bit more protein later, just because my calories are so high at the moment that I just, I try to shove it in after my workout. So I've got 2 tins of salmon, and then I've got, roughly 1/3 of a cup of rice. I didn't measure it exactly, but I just eyeballed it. Then I have got some green beans, which were frozen, and I just heated up my pumpkin, sweet potatoes, some cherry tomatoes, and some spinach. So there's heaps of micronutrients in this meal. Oh, I forgot the dressing. A good serving of sweet chili dressing on there, which has a bit of sugar in it, but like not the end of the world, and it's post-training, so we're fine. So that's this meal, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then go have a shower and probably get started on some uni work. Hello again. So I've done some uni work now. I've done a tiny bit of coaching work. I do have some coaching calls later on with a couple of my ladies, which, oh, by the way, by the time you are seeing this vlog, there will be new spots open, because I will have had a few of my lovely girls finish their 3-month program. I'm actually so excited to help some new women go through these changes. So if you need some guidance with your nutrition, if you don't know where to go with the training, if you feel like you're sort of at a standpoint with your health, let me help you. That's what this is here for. It's a 3-month program where we not only touch on your nutrition and your training, but we also go through my mindset coaching program as well, which is so fundamental for your confidence and coming out of this feeling like you know what you want to do. Like I was talking about earlier, like with my goals, well, yeah, I may have some physical goals set for myself. That doesn't even touch into my identity and how I see myself. And I think it's so fundamental to learn how to separate those two and empower you with the knowledge so that you know how to move forward after this. So I'm really excited to get working with some new people. And if you want to read what it's all about, I will leave it linked in the description box. If you're interested, make sure you hit the apply button, because I will be going through applications really soon. Now I'm going to make some almond milk this afternoon. We don't always make almond milk. Sometimes we buy the unsweetened almond milk. When I am making almond milk, I do put a little bit of honey in it just for some sweetness, because otherwise it can taste really bitter. So I'll show you guys what I've got. So I'm going to be photographing this recipe for my Instagram. So this has been sitting here for about 48 hours. I know it looks feral. These are blanched almonds, so I buy them in bulk without the skin on, because if you use it with the skins, it will taste more bitter. And if they have the skin on, you have to soak them and then you have to peel the skins off. And I've done that, and my god, is that a tedious process. So what we're doing instead is just buying blanched and then let them soak for 48 hours, and then we're going to drain them out. Can you take a quick little photo for me?
Yeah. Do you want your head in it?
Yeah, maybe. That's good.
That one?
Yeah. Thank you. And that's me for today. So I'm gonna go and edit these pictures so that I can put up the recipe on Instagram and on my blog. As always, I hope you guys are doing really well, and it felt good to give you a little update of what's been going on, a little sort of sneak peek into what I've been doing. So hopefully I can get my butt into gear and vlog again soon, and I will catch you guys in my next upload. Bye.